Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he'll take it up past the 25. Prescott off play action. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. They'll give him.
I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening
early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Down to about the 32.
Things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. First carry for Najee Harris. Works his way inside the 30.
Any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And home as it brings up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And inside the 20 defensive side. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on.
Second down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's
trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshone. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them.
Probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he is going to lose you
defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this throw incomplete.
Perfectly. And knocked it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson.
The tight end, they can do their damage a different way. Break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
Fourth down. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Got his man, it's Warren.
Force a linebacker in the open field.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. To throw is Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he will have a steal.
Play. He finds it for the first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Dante Jackson picks it, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me.
Game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Nice.
Got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris punching it in from a yard away. Take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Coming up. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is good.
And they also will understand it's going to be a whole lot tougher to force another turnover the rest of the game, because that offense, they're going to be all about ball security from here on out.
And he'll weave all the way up to
1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Fighting through. 20, 10, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers will add on to their lead. Defenders. Now this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another chance.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And here's 1st and goal. Here's Dak. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time.
Into this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. One last shot now for Prescott. Flushed out right. And he is in for 2 points. And barring some hijinks on the kickoff, we're going to be headed to overtime. Offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated.
Wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert it
before going out. 74 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but
that gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Harris running straight ahead. And able to get about 3 as a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He finds his man complete. That's Warren. Play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They run for it with Harris. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he'll be taken down at those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collision.
And he's in. 2-yard touchdown run. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call.
Next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They'll start the drive with Harris, and he stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help.
Now it brings up 3rd down. Now Wilson. And this pass broken up. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And in double overtime, this needs to be a good one. It's just a 30-yard punt that about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a protection. Certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Prescott. Rolling to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield. Found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And he's going to have to eat this one. He's down.
Sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind, they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. Prescott to throw it. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Man, what a battle. I mean, what a game this has turned out to be, Charles, as we are going to have now
because the focus, the concentration, that has to stay as high as the intensity, and it's hard to do with how hard-hitting this game has been. But at this point, you've got kicking in your background. Can you go down there and put one through the post so we can all go home?
I don't think they want me down there, but 3 to win it. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back into
jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
And the Steeler pressure to multiple defenders get to game. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great. A pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there. Coordinated.
both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll have it in the... So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air again, Prescott. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Well, that's a tough one right there, CD. They fought back to tie it.
Now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal, coming back the other way.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
shit.
the rest of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it
21-21.
A huge turn of events.
Time with 4 seconds remaining. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. Now a timeout call and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And he got it. The kick is good. And they have won it here in double overtime.
That was a crazy game, man.
Well, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
I ain't got another game in me, bro.
Every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season.